Welcome to the Capitoline Museum, what is considered to be the first public museum in the world. This is what we will be covering in our tour today. The Capitoline Museum was created in 1471 when Pope Sixtus IV donated a group of bronze statues to the people of Rome. Seen here are these statues, which include the she-wolf, the Capitoline Brutus, and the bronze statue of Hercules. Now we will be going over the different palazzi that make up the Capitoline Museum. On the top left you have Palazzo Senatorio, on the bottom left is Palazzo Nuovo, on the top right is Palazzo dei Conservatori, and on the bottom right you have Palazzo Caffarelli Clementino, which was built in 1538 but was taken down by the Rome City Council in 1918. What is left of this is Caffarelli Terrace, which replaced the upper floors, while the ground floor was taken over by the Mussolini Museum, which was later turned into the Museo Nuovo. We will now be going to the museum itself and exploring the underground and ground floors. We will start our tour on the underground floor at the Tabularium, galleries A and B. The Tabularium overlooks the Roman Forum, and as you can see here, this is view A, and this is view B. Next, we will go into the courtyard of the Palazzo to see the colossal statue of Constantine. As you can see here, the statue is in pieces. What is left is the head, the hand, and the feet. Next, we will explore the courtyard of the Palazzo Nuovo, where we will see the colossal statue of a river god, the so-called Marfurius, or Marforio. Now, this statue was placed somewhere else originally and was moved to the Capitoline Museum to adorn the fountain that Clement XII erected in 1734. Finally, we will explore the atrium of the new palace, where we will see the colossal statue of Mars Ultor, the so-called Pyrrhus. Here is the statue. As you can see, it is quite large. We will now go into the first and second floors of the museum and see the rest of the collection. We will begin this part of the tour in the Hall of the Gaul, where we will see the statue of Cupid and Psyche. This statue is a Roman copy from the 2nd century. Next, in this palazzo, we will go to the Cabinet of Venus. The Capitoline Venus is a Roman copy from a Greek original dating back to the 4th century BC. As you can see, it is the only work in this room. The Capitoline Museum has more than Roman copies of Greek original works. They also feature statues of religious nature, as well as many paintings on the same topic. These are the statues of Pope Urban VIII and Pope Innocent X. The room we will be looking at is the chapel. The chapel was completed in the 17th century, and it was dedicated to Virgin Mary and Saints Peter and Paul. The work we will be looking at is called Madonna and Child with Angels, which is a Renaissance piece. We will now be visiting the Hall of the Tapestries, which was also known as the throne room, as the throne of the pontiff was placed here during the 18th century. This room also has a work titled Romulus and Remus, which is a nod to the founding of Rome. Now we will visit the Exedra of Marcus Aurelius, where the first statues that were donated to the museum are now kept. This is a colossal bronze statue of Constantine. Now here is the Capitoline she-wolf, which became a symbol for the city of Rome. Finally, here we have the equestrian statue of Marcus Aurelius, which was originally outside of the Capitoline and has now been moved in following conservation efforts. We will now go to the second floor of the Capitoline and explore the picture gallery rooms 1, 2, and 3. These rooms are different compared to other rooms in the Capitoline as they feature a lot of works that are religious in nature. And this is very different from the Roman copies of Greek originals that we've seen throughout this tour. As you can see while passing through these rooms, most of the works in these rooms are really religious in nature, which is something that is quite different from what we've seen earlier on in our tour. Now we will be going to Santa Petronilla Hall, where we will see another work with Romulus and Remus. This piece by Peter Paul Rubens is another example of the Romulus and Remus story that is here in the Capitoline. I would like to finish our tour today by showing you the different imagery of the she-wolf that is scattered throughout the Capitoline museums. First, we will go into this hall. As you can see, the she-wolf is on the ceiling. This isn't the only hall that features this imagery, however. As you can see a little bit further in the clip, the Hall of the Middle Ages also has a she-wolf image at the top of the ceiling. It makes sense that the Capitoline she-wolf is everywhere across the Capitoline because it serves as a symbol of the city of Rome and people are very proud of it. And with that, that concludes our tour of the Capitoline Museums. Thank you for letting me be your tour guide.